You there? I even faded the music out this time.
Very nice.
Very professional. Very, very professional, Mike.
I don't know about all that, but it doesn't come to an abrupt end like it did before.
Look at that. I'm already in the chat. Isn't that nice?
Isn't that nice? You there?
Couldn't
What's up,
wait.
Brian? No,
Speaking
couldn't
of
wait.
chat,
Irv?
what's up,
Good to see
buddy?
you,
Irv.
Andrew, Jim Scale Custom, Craig Jones, Brian. What's up, Brian? Dale. And of course, Steven. That dude is on point every week. The first guy in here to say something. So always good to see you, all y'all in the chat.
Good afternoon, everyone.
We are one wheel short today. Justin has to do some. Is the CC on or no? Great question, Brian. I did everything that I know to do to make that happen. StreamYard does not have a CC option. I went into my Facebook, into my YouTube and turned it on there. So have John come in through my YouTube and see if it's up. I turned everything on. I have no way of testing it. So I turned everything on as it applied to CC. I'm hoping that it works. It was the first thing I did last week when we got off the air, so I wouldn't forget. I do know that somewhere in the literature, if you will, that it says that some of the lives they can't do what they call it, the CC. They can't do the CC on some of the lives. No CC. Sorry, John. We tried, but some of the lives they just will not let us do it.
On my end, it says it's not an option. So I'm at a loss at this point. Unfortunately,
is it something he can turn on his end that would do it?
I don't know.
I'm sure he has some sort of an app, but they probably need to work together. And I don't know if it's, like I said, I turned on everything, and John's saying that there's still no CC. So it's probably a live thing. No CC is going to be the live thing, John. And I apologize, brother.
Because I could turn it on my videos, but I can't do it on the live. I don't understand what's up with that. Also, I can turn it on when watching a video.
Right.
But I can't. I don't know why.
I think you can turn it on with this after it becomes a video, after we're not live anymore.
Might be able to, yeah.
I think you can do it that way too, because then it has time to decipher or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's a YouTube thing or if it's a StreamYard thing, but somehow they do not allow it to work together to do the CC. So my apologies, John. We truly wanted you to be a part. Well, still want you to be a part, but we're hoping our best to be able to get you to be able to, see what's going on as well. So apologies there, my friend. Again, we are one wheel short. Mr. Justin has to do his recording for the podcast today. Would you all take a look at Jason's camera? Oh my! Look at this. Talk about making them stay right where you are, Jason. Don't move. Come on, don't move. We were checking out your shorts and your sexy socks, man. You
like those?
I'm telling you, that's why the chicks dig him and the men fear him.
Exactly. Listen, don't pick on my socks.
Look here, guys. Look how sexy this man be. With his monogram T-shirt on. I mean, whoops! I gotta embiggen him. How am I gonna embiggen him?
I like that.
Move from stage. What the hell? It won't let me embiggen him. Maximize. There it is. There he is.
Hold on, I got something for you. It's right here.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
The women must walk up to you. How you doing?
That really blew him up.
Actually.
That really blew him up. Minimize. There
you do. Actually, do that all the time.
I'm no doubt in my mind. That's why I said it.
Oh, goodness.
So
I got the paperwork for next weekend's show, and it looks like there are 2 classes that are going to be chock full because it's really only 2 classes that you can put anything in.
Yep. Chock.
Yeah. Automotive showroom stock to street legal. And automotive rod and custom 1950 and later.
What about earlier?
There's one for earlier, but I don't have anything earlier. You have anything earlier?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
You're gonna be busy.
They're going to be busy.
I didn't build any hot rods this year, I don't think.
No.
I get 21 models that I'll be bringing to Classic Plastic.
I also have about that. Yeah.
I don't have 21 built models in my cool collection.
So
Overachievers.
keep in mind, this show that we're going to next weekend is the show where they decided that they needed to move models and just started picking them up
Yeah.
like 2 and 3 at a time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Not good.
not
Keep it
good.
in there.
So be prepared.
I understand that you have to move them. I mean, on our entry form, it says that we might have to move them, but we would contact the builder first and give them the option of moving it.
Yeah, well, so I hate to be the person to say this, but I have a little bit of common sense in my brain, and if I was part of a club that had to move models, I would do it gingerly, one
Yeah.
at a time.
Right.
Not pick up a model, rest it on my forearm, pick up another model, put it in my hand, and then pick up a third. It's like, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
I got
What are you
I got
doing?
really nervous when they went to move my bus, and I stepped in pretty damn quick.
Yeah.
I don't mind people touching my models because you like to think you're with other modelers that know how to pick up a model. But that bus where it took me 4 months to build and the sentimental value that goes with it, somebody
Exactly.
broke that. The color of that bus is red. Somebody'd be seeing that.
Yeah, exactly.
They'd probably still be laying there bleeding.
Probably. I did talk to Mike Gordon, and he's friends with the guy that puts on that show,
Yeah.
and he's going to strongly suggest that they do something about the automotive classes next year.
Yeah. Well, the guy that does the best for us is the guys at Granite State Model is Mac Johnson
Yeah,
at Granite Con. He like this year they're going to have a day 2 class
yeah,
because he likes the day 2 class at our show. But Mac is also a car guy, so
right.
he looks out for the car guys. Because I said, how does IPMS feel about that? He goes, I really don't care how they feel about it. It's my show. So,
There's that.
Right.
Right.
What's going on, chat? Welcome to the chat.
Matthew Burry, Herb, John, Jim. Got a full house tonight. That's 32 folks in already. Woo woo! Now to try to figure out how to get this fully built rear bumper on the back of this car without making a mess.
All right.
I think I will have this Earnhardt car done for Classic Plastic, which would be nice. I'm close.
Nice.
Just need a little more time. Trying to find some. As Jim Croce once said, if I could find time in a bottle.
All right. Five to save time in a bottle. Steve, what's up, buddy? All right. Like, how long is your hobby building? Ha! Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, Stephen. It's not coming along at all. It's I live here in Central Florida, and it is entirely way too hot in the summertime to try to be working in a building that has no air conditioning and just a couple fans blowing around in there. So what I've done basically is just collected stuff. I've collected the wire, the plug-in boxes, the light switches, all the little pieces and parts that I'm going to need to get it done. And we're waiting for the temperature to cool down a little bit so we can get in there without being roasted. Even now, like today, it was up as high as 95. The humidity was down, which was nice, but it was still 95 out there today, and it's actually starting to cool off. I know a lot of people like BG and I were talking last night, when it cools down to 95. You know what I mean? People are like, usually 95 is the peak for them, but PG in Arizona and me here in Florida, we cool down to 95.
It's absolutely perfect here today. 73, a little breeze out there.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Was
So I did all my yard work today.
43 this morning.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
under 50 here. Why don't you want to play here? Why are you being silly?
What's everybody working on?
I have just opened, just as this whole thing was starting, the Corsair.
Nice.
Yep.
That's
So
me, of course, there.
it's a F4U1D Corsair plane.
Why are you telling us to F off?
I know. This my local club, Mount Mansfield Scale Modelers, were doing an airplane group build, so I'm just getting going on this guy.
Sweet. I can honestly say that unless you want to count an egg plane, I have never built a plane in my life.
You know, you've inspired me to put my plane on the bench for today. Oh my goodness.
Look at there, Mr. Frank's in the house. What's up, Frankie?
Frank?
Frankie!
Leon? What's up, buddy? Working on Space Marines. Nice. Need to find myself a decal sheet for this Hornet.
The Mobius Hornet?
No.
No. An F-18 Hornet.
Oh,
An aerial plane.
An aerial plane.
aerial plane.
Yeah. It was
That's an AMT kit. How is it?
I don't know. I'm just now opening the plastic bag on it. I'm told that it's clunky and not great, so test fit a lot.
You sure you want to build that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because if you wait a week, you're gonna have a better selection.
I know, but I'm cutting my teeth on this.
Yeah. See, when we all start, we start with like a snap tight and work our way up. We
Yeah.
don't start with a trailer truck with 1,000 parts first, and then build the snap tight. So you're kind of doing it backwards.
Well, the way my brain works is if I can build this one, I can build any of them.
That's right.
So John Hennon wants to know if I finished the Roadrunner. No, sir. But my goal is to have it done by Friday night.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm close.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm really close. So.
Frank's had some personal issues, Stephen, but he was in the chat a minute ago, and we are happy to see him.
I got a very special gift from Frank.
You did. I've gotten several in the past, but
Yeah, I was surprised when he messaged me and said a gift was coming, and I was extra surprised when I opened the box. I'll show you guys in a second. You just finished painting what I'm painting. Let me grab it.
Oh boy. Never good to see little loose pieces in the bottom of the box, right?
Oh boy.
Especially when you have no idea what they are.
That's what makes it challenging.
Now, was that a kit that was started, Jason, or?
No, brand new. Well, not brand new. Obviously ancient, but in the bag. I just cracked the bag open.
Excellent.
John, I know you can't hear us, but go back and watch this like you did last week. Information on the USAC. You have to do some sort of content creator. Now you can just be posting stuff up on Facebook. You can be posting videos on YouTube. Anything that if you're sharing pictures of your model cars with your friends, you're a content creator. So go to the USAC group build, which is the Unified. Jason, help me out. Unified
Scale Automotive Content Creators of YouTube.
And they have a Facebook page as well. Go to that. Basically, all you have to do is show a starting video where you're basically opening the box, so it's not something that's already been built. Show a progress video and or picture somewhere along the way, and then your final when you get it done. It can be videos, it can be pictures, whatever you need.
All right, and big me.
Take it away.
You got him, Jason?
I can do it. Yeah, I can do it.
So there's a new way to do it now. There you go.
This is what Frank sent me.
Yeah, baby.
Beans and macaroni. That's
Look at
nice.
that thing, huh?
So
outstanding.
The thing is absolutely incredible. Absolutely.
He's amazing.
Oh my God. The you know what it is? It's beautiful. The paint is incredible, but it's all the little details that he does that make it just so. I mean, underneath of it, it's
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm very blessed to have this gift from Frank. It's nice to have a Resto Mod Charger in my collection now.
Right.
The wheels are beautiful. The mod top is just words can't describe how nice this thing is. I'm so very excited, and I made sure Frank knew that I was appreciative. And I have one that I'm sending Frank's way. I already get it boxed up and ready to go. While you got me big, I'll show you what I'm working on. I got the body all clear coated and wet sanded and
Oh,
polished.
nice.
Man,
That's
that
great.
looks good.
Yeah, it's
That looks so
all
good, Tim.
it's all decaled and all that, and so there's pearl in the paint. You really can't see it, but I put a little pearl in with the silver because this car ran under the lights, and I thought the pearl would look cool. I know it's not correct, but that's
So
all right.
what?
So I wanted it. So
Yeah. Looks good.
and
Wait a minute.
the chassis is all done.
Nice.
So all I really got left is the motor and the wheels, and put the glass in, and this one should be done. That's what I-
Fantastic.
Hell yeah. Well, you said it wasn't right. Is it yours?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Is that the way you wanted it?
it's exactly how I wanted it.
Then it's 100% right.
That's
Perfect.
it.
Right.
That's it.
All right. So I'm going to make myself big because I also got a gift from Frank. Maybe. There it is. So Frank sent me this.
Woo.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Nice.
This thing is absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Absolutely
I hope-
stunning.
I hope I can be half the model of Frank is someday.
Seriously.
I'll tell you what, I do too, but I don't have very high hopes for that to happen for
Yeah,
myself.
me neither.
So
Look at
I mean,
that.
the thing is just
Amazing.
amazing. The little details that he has, the hose clamps and the battery terminals, and just I'm very appreciative to have this. It's going to live right over here on my desk for a couple of weeks before it goes in the case. Very happy to have that. I wrote Frank a little note, and I actually sent him out. I'm going to send him out a package tomorrow. As a thank you. So, yeah, very lucky to have a friend like Frank. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That was very generous and very nice and very unexpected. Yeah. I was very appreciative of that. So now I got two models from some great friends that hold a special place in my collection in my heart. So that's kind of neat that when I look at them, I think of my good friends. So I enjoy that a lot. I think it's awesome.
Same. Welcome, Jason Rothgab. thanks for coming in. Justin Ryan in the house.
Bard.
I got to scroll back because somebody said, "Oh, Mad Genius, is that an F-18?" Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
F-18, F-19, whatever it takes.
Yeah, yes, it is. I had
however many get in the line, right, Tim?
That's it.
yes, Frank, there are. So you better buckle up, Buttercup.
There'd be some nudes in them boxes. Yeah. So that's why you were taking nudes again. Ask me for some fresh nudes there.
Dude, and I left my socks on. Yeah, so there's that. So I had a plan for this F-18, right? Did some research online, and because I know next to nothing about airplanes. The only thing I know is that they fly in the sky. That's about it. And I found that there was a squadron of training planes that they called the Vampires, VX-9 or something like that. So the F-18s are like jet black, glossy jet black.
Oh.
And then my very good friend Duff messaged me this morning and burst my bubble and was like, "Good luck. Also, you have the wrong plane for that." It's like, son of a... Apparently those are Super Hornets, which is a completely different plane. So,
well, I
here
won't
I
tell
am.
nobody you don't.
Well, I looked it up and there's an obvious difference. So, it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to I'm looking for decal sheets right now. It's either, I don't want to just do a plain Jane, gull gray F-18, right? So it's either a Blue Angels theme or NASA used them as chase planes. And those planes are also very beautiful. They're like a glossy white with a blue and a black stripe up the side of it.
Okay.
Says NASA on the call outs. So James Duff, destroyer of dreams. Yes, sir. You are correct.
And apologies out there to anybody named Jane who thinks they're plain. They're not.
That's funny.
That is funny.
Destroyer of dreams.
So
Wrong plane, numbnuts.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Use your resources.
Did everyone get their copy of model cars? No. As a matter of fact, I haven't. Not that it's a touchy subject or anything.
What's the matter?
So apparently the new model cars came out.
Yeah.
And once again, everybody's got them except for me.
Well, honestly, you're not missing much.
Well, I wouldn't say that I would. You're probably right, Tim. But if it wasn't for the fact that I paid for them,
Oh no, that makes a difference.
I wouldn't be anxious to get them. Keith McGregor, what's up, buddy? When's the new podcast drop? Well, we recorded last night, so as long as it takes Mr. BG to edit that thing together, that's how long it'll take for it to drop.
But you can definitely look for us to be letting everybody know, both on my channel, Jason's channel. We'll put it out there for sure as soon as it gets dropped.
Will it be any good once it drops? I mean, will it be all right to listen to?
Well, it might. We're tough. It might be broken a little bit, but that's okay.
And so it can handle the drop.
It can handle the drop.
Okay.
Just remember, much like this show, my voice is in it. So if the nails on the chalkboard thing drive you crazy, you may want to get some earphones or some earplugs or something. Jason, Jody, and the rest of the team, Justin and BG, of course, all do a great job, and then you get to hear my mouth.
Is the podcast PG-13 like this show, or?
Yeah.
Yeah,
For the most part, yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know if it was if Rob Rivers associated with it. I didn't know if it was.
No, we let Rob stay over there on his side. I mean, he helps us out a little bit, but yeah, he definitely stays over there on his side, and we do our thing.
Yeah, Rob Riv is like the disappointed dad, and we're like the kids holding the flashlight in the wrong spot.
That's it.
Pretty much.
100%.
So you're like the teenager on his first time. That ain't it. That ain't it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, goodness.
I would love to leave this charger that Frank gave me on my desk, but my building desk just isn't big enough, and I'm scared to death that I'm going to break it or do something, you know?
Yeah. Well, I'm scared to death that one of my little employees is going to break it, but
Yeah.
Right.
My guess is if one of
Somebody
them
call
breaks-
Justin. Somebody call Justin. I think there's something wrong. Do you see his comment? Somebody's hijacked Justin's page.
Mikey, you were very professional and Ted Koppel-ish last night. Where were you?
So I said,
Ted
somebody
Koppel.
hijacked. Somebody hijacked him. He's been hijacked. Wiggle your hand, Justin, if you're okay.
We've had a very rough couple of days with Jonesy around here. He knocked everything off of my white cat counter over there
Oh yeah.
yesterday. I mean, everything. I don't know what happened. He like something touched him and it spooked him, and he like cleared it. Like then this morning, Heather's making breakfast, and she's got a jar of marmalade sitting on the counter. And he came out of nowhere at like 150 miles an hour and knocked that thing across the kitchen, and it shattered everywhere.
Jesus.
Like, what?
So what you're saying is he doesn't like marmalade.
Well, probably
Well,
not. I mean, we did, which really sucks. But
I've come to the conclusion if something goes wrong in that shop, we're blaming the redhead.
exactly, yes.
Yeah.
You need to send that kid to HR and tell him he needs to learn his job.
I don't know what I need to do. I don't think HR is going to help him.
Yeah. You could threaten to take one of his lives away, but he'd just laugh at you and go, I got 8 more.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I don't think.
You could deal with what I deal with. I've got a 65-pound Old English that always gets on the couch. She's the old dog, and she rules. And then I got a 75-pound Blue Nose Pit that if myself and my girl and the English Bulldog are on the couch, there's no room for him. So he sits in front of me and whimpers and whines until I get up and let him have that spot.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Justin says, well, until somebody made popcorn and shut you down, Mike.
She did make popcorn. I told her a little while ago, I said, all right, I'm going live. No microwave for a couple hours, please. I do not know why that microwave is hooked to the same circuit as this room, but as soon as you press go on that microwave, everything gets shut off in here. But it only does it when I have the computer on. If I shut the computer off, it won't do it. I think the microwave is actually taking a crap, is what I think is what that is.
Yeah, probably.
That's why when you cook something, it tastes like shit.
Here I thought it was my cooking.
Very good.
Oh, but anyway, I know you touched on it, Jason, and we saw what Tim was working on. Who's next on what you got on your bench? Joe, do you want to go next? Or did you already go?
Working
You already
on the
went.
plane.
You already went?
You already went.
Over my shoulder, you can't see it, but there's a bunch of trees back there.
Yeah.
I've got a 29 Model 8 Roadster I'm working on as another group build with my friends over at the Town of Newburgh Model Club. So
Man, how many group builds are you going to get into?
too many.
Let me
Tell me about
ask you something. Has fall really kicked in up there that bad? Because those trees look like they got no leaves on them.
Yeah. But honestly, with saying that, the leaves are falling. They're turning. And we're about 2 weeks ahead of where we usually are right now.
Really?
Yeah. Same.
Well, it's just been so damn dry that will force them to do, basically drop faster. So
Jeff Lawless in the house. What's up, my bearded brother?
All right, putting snippers to sprue on this
Ooh.
plane.
Nice. That's what I'm doing, cutting parts out.
Have no idea what I'm doing right now.
We'll figure it out.
I thought about taking the wings off of this and gluing them to the side of a car.
There you go.
Thought about that. That would be kind of cheating, though.
I wanted to get in that group, Bill, but I was told no helicopters allowed. Jody, look right here. See right here, Jody? There's a little crack, just so you know. Little crack right there.
Yes, they are, Gary. I love me a loud T-shirt. My girl works for a Wawa, so she got me this bright orange T-shirt, and orange is absolutely my color. So,
Well, be careful wearing orange in Florida. They might try and pluck you like you're an
right,
orange.
I am kind of
That's right.
shaping them dimply like an orange, right?
Look at the size of this orange we just found.
Start peeling it.
Holy shit, it's huge.
Yep. Get it all peeled, bite into it, and they'd be like, taste it. Yeah.
that one's gone bad. There's something wrong with that one.
Why does it taste like fried chicken?
Any rules on the build? Can you do anything on it? John, you can do anything you want on it as long as it's based off of one of the 69 Camaro kits that they chose. 4-inch exhaust. You can, I saw your question earlier, you can release your final prior to the end of the day. You can release your final whenever you get done building it. They'll post it up there, or you post it up there and they'll have it. All right, well, we know we've been talking about what we're working on. So let me maximize myself. Getting so close with the dart. Got the parachute on the back of it.
Nice.
Man, that thing is looking slick.
Yeah.
I'm so happy with it.
Dude, how long is the wing you're going to put on the back of that?
Wing's going to be not near as long as that parachute, but the wing is the Pro Stock wing off of the Firebird.
Oh, okay.
So it's just a little flat wing and nothing near as long as the parachute. That's my first one. I built that scratch out of stainless steel rod.
Yeah.
And the parachute itself is a conical parachute, but I wired it. You can't see it on this camera, but I wired it for the pull cable and everything. But I probably could have stood to be a little bit shorter, but we're getting there, man. I'm almost done with this thing and excited about getting started deeper into my Northeast Modified for my big brother when I go up and give that to him for Christmas. But we are so getting there. I've got to paint the door, decal the door, then wax everything, check for imperfections, and then I can call this one done.
Nice.
I might take it to the show this weekend, going to Mooresville, North Carolina this weekend. Might be able to take it there, but if not, it's definitely going to be at Acme this year.
Welcome to the group. Welcome to the chat, Nate.
Yep, welcome. Make this thing do whatever you want, Will. Okay, Chad, I won't argue with you, but I thought that you could reveal it whenever you were done, but I could be wrong.
No, you got to drop the video on the reveal day of March 16th, 15th, something like that.
10-4. My mistake. Sorry, John. You can tell that I might not be the greatest one to ask for answers on that particular group build because they've already started the 69 Camaro, and the 68 Dart that I'm building is I'm just now starting to finish up was last year's, so I might not be the guy for information on that.
Right.
Mike, you don't want to rush into these things. It's all right. You just take your time.
That's right.
That's exactly right.
Ready when it's ready, Mike.
That's
It'll
it.
be-
Exactly. No such thing as a deadline.
As somebody once said, you do you, boo-boo.
I do me, he.
Jesus.
Oh, boy.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's been a work in progress. This actually is year to date, it's going to be my best build so far, I think.
How many models have you built this year, Mike?
Three. Yeah, I finished the Charger. I built the Volvo for the 48-hour group build.
Yeah.
And then this one will be number 3. And with any luck, by the end of December, the Northeast Modified will be done. So maybe have 4. I'm a slow builder, man. I admit it. I'm a slow builder.
We have a gentleman, the president of our model club. I love Paul to death. If he gets one built under 2 years, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Joey, I'm going up there to Acme this year. I think out of the 4 of us, I'm the only one that's going to be there.
Yeah.
Irv, you're going to be at Mooresville next week? Cool. I'll be looking forward to seeing you, bud.
Well, I don't know. Jody, you going to Acme this year?
Me?
Yeah, you're the only Jody here, bud.
Yeah, still. No, didn't hear you.
Okay.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not going this year.
Oh, I thought you were.
No, next year maybe. Got a plan for it.
Well, there goes the neighborhood. Juggy Gales is here. What's up, Rev? Comes in under cognito so we don't block him. That's what he does. But yeah, Joey, I'll be up there for sure. Staying at the host hotel. I'll be there. I'll arrive Thursday, leave on Sunday.
If I go to Acme, I can decide either Acme or NNL East. I can't do both. So.
Well, if you let me know if you decide to come to Acme, because I always get a room with 2 beds and never anybody in the other bed. So, you can always come over there and listen. If we get somebody in the other bed, I'll be Big Spoon. I ain't scared.
Yeah, well, I just tell you, we can spoon, we just can't fork.
Here's the problem with that, Mike.
What's that?
Here's the problem with sharing a room with you. You've already shared the information that your own girlfriend won't sleep in the same room with you.
Yeah, there is a snoring issue.
Was it like sleeping with a chainsaw?
Yeah, only louder.
The snoring issue, and then there's the peeing every 2 hours.
Every 2 hours? Wow, you're lucky. I wish.
Dude, listen, if all you got to do to fix that is get out of bed. Just get out of bed when you got to go.
That's it.
Yeah.
It won't be a big deal.
Nah, it's much easier to just roll over to the side, flip the blankets back, let her rip tater chip, and then roll over and go back to bed.
What a rip, tater chip.
I worry about you, kid. I worry about you.
Most do. Most people do. Most people do.
Let her rip, tater chip. Did I hear you say Rob Rib was in the chat?
Yeah, he's in here. He starts out with his normal stuff. No invite.
What's going on? Yeah, well, I don't want to get yelled at by my disappointed dad.
Not 2 days in a row.
Right.
Not 2 days in a row.
My poor mental health can't take it.
Oh, that's freaking awesome.
I can't take it.
Dean Scale Model Zone. I think that's the first time I've seen Dean. My old club down there. Well, I was in the Navy. Down where, Dean? In Jacksonville area? Because I know that the Navy's based out of Jacksonville. Is that where you're talking about? Not based out of Jacksonville, but has a base in Jacksonville.
Has a base in Jacksonville.
When did I yell?
When? No, actually, he didn't yell. It was just that disappointed, tone. All lies.
That's all lies.
All lies.
That's fantastic.
That's funny. Always disappointed. Always disappointed.
Yeah. My dad was too.
I thought, till I was 15 years old, I thought my name was Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, stop doing that. Jesus Christ, get over here.
Yeah.
Dude, I was, 16 before I found out what my dad looked like, because there's most of my life is spent with him like this.
When I get home, I'm gonna punch your mama right in the
Right.
mouth.
No way you came from my loins.
I'm
My
in the
father
cold,
can't
Eddie.
do that because we're virtual twins. So
What a great movie.
That was a great movie.
I can't tell you how many times I've watched it. I think I've lost count, but
I saw that at the drive-in with my parents.
oh, really?
I was like 10. Yeah,
77.
77. I was 10.
Jason, Mr. Rib would like an invite. Should we let him in here and take over the show?
Get him in here so he can yell at us.
All right.
I need some,
brace yourself. Here it comes.
I need some motivation. Yeah.
I need some motivation.
Copy messenger.
Pretty interesting that Riv can come in here, but Justin can't.
I know, right? What is up with that? All right, brace yourself, y'all. He's got the invite.
All right.
Oh, wait. He didn't have the invite.
Oh, geez. Really?
I didn't push go.
And this is why he's disappointed, Mike.
Yeah.
You're definitely going to catch some flack. Yeah.
All right. He's got it now. Justin is making dinner. Yeah, Justin did touch base. He's making dinner.
Yeah, no. I'm only giving Justin a hard time because I can.
Right. It's soon to be where we're all hope that we wish that we were John and we're hearing impaired.
Nah.
Yeah, we'll give him a hard time anyway.
Read your chat. I'm cooking dinner. Listen, dude. I'm trying to build an airplane here. You want me to do that and read the chat? Good grief.
I know I pushed go, Riv, so you've got it in your private messenger. The link's been sent.
Yes, sir. It's only plastic. Man. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me catch up on the chat.
Mikey, now, boy, I'm telling you, I'm going now. I tell you, you. The ghost that got. That's what it is. That's what it is, Brian. He went to go get to get the link, and the ghost got him.
No, so Justin.
I love you too, buddy.
I wonder if Riv walks around the house just singing, "I ain't afraid no ghost."
Live chat on my tablet and watch TV at the same time works great. All right, John, perfect. Now you can hear what we're saying. Awesome. Or see what we're saying.
Is he coming in here or what?
I don't know. He's got the invite.
It's the ultimate flex.
Right? Send me an invite and then doesn't show up. Right?
And then don't show exactly.
That's the oh, there he is. And gotta wait for him to get his camera turned on. Come on, get your shit right, Rob. You're supposed to know what you're doing. It's not your first time. I told you this before. Oh, and he disappeared.
Okay, I was wrong. Maybe that's the ultimate flex.
Right? Show up. I'm here.
I'm here, psych.
Yeah, psych.
All right, Jeff. Have fun at Hobo Freight, man. Get you some modeling stuff. Get that Black Widow airbrush. I've got one that I use on for a clear coat, and it works really well. They're relatively cheap. There he is. All right.
Here he is. Let him in.
Brace yourselves, y'all. Here it comes.
Let him in.
Dude, Messenger's all messed up right now.
What's up, Rob?
Hi, Rob.
Messenger's. I don't know what's going on with Microsoft Messenger, but it's all messed up right now. And I had to come on my iPad.
It'll come on your iPad.
I
What the
wanted to
heck?
join because I got. Hold on. Why can't I make this bigger? How do bigger?
What do you want to make bigger? Oh, listen. Look at this. Look
Now
at
we got
this.
Now we got
They're
a full
all
house.
in here.
I'm trying to cook dinner here. You just giving me shit, so I'm cooking fajitas while you guys sit there and bitch and complain.
Vaginas.
Justin.
Vaginas tonight.
Justin, the standards we have, not just in this, they have in the Sunday Bills group, but also like in the hobby world. No upshot to you, please, while you're standing, please.
Yeah,
There's a lot
right.
of people watching.
Exactly.
There's a lot of people
God,
watching.
man, I gotta go to bed tonight. And I just looked at that.
You're gonna have nightmares.
I don't want to take over your show. I don't want to cause problems. I know Mike gets upset. He says I come in, I cause trouble, or whatever. But I'm coming in to say one thing. One, I'm proud of you, man. You guys recorded your first episode last night, and it went good, right?
Yes.
Good.
Thanks, Dad.
Hold on. You know what I can do? You know what I can do?
Hold on, if I could drop, I'm gonna try to open this in another browser.
I can do that.
Let me see if I can. I might drop here. I'm gonna try to go into my other browser. Hold on.
That's what she said after the picnic. Do, 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 do. Alright. The Avanti airbrush is really nice. I've used them as well, Jeff. In fact, I bought that kit that they had with the compressor, and the Avantis, I've moved past them and went with the Gallery, but I still use their compressor. That's a really nice little compressor, man. And it was cheap. It was like $120 for the whole thing. It came with a compressor, airbrush, the cord, the hose, everything you needed from Harbor Freight.
Has
well.
Justin figured out that I muted him yet?
yeah, he gave you the one finger salute.
Hey.
All right, hold on.
Oh, Justin.
Ah, there he is.
I gave you the finger right away when you said here I can do that. I saw when it popped up. I was like, yep.
Fucker.
You missed it earlier when I was picking on Jason's short pants and his socks, and he reached into his pocket and pulled me out one of those.
That's right. Rob's giving you shit. Jason should get up and pirouette around so he can see what he's wearing.
Actually, I do have to do something where it makes me have to get up. So,
Yeah, all right. There he is. Check out the socks.
Nah, he looks like a cholo.
Riv, I'm seeing that you're here, but apparently your camera or your mic is not on because I have no visual of you, just that you're here. Look at that. Look at that.
Ever lingering presence.
Raw sexiness right there. Look at that, y'all. I want to share that with you. Look at that.
You can't look at shit like that too long. It makes you silly.
Make you go
Oh
blind.
yeah.
Make you go blind.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, boy. Get in there nice and deep like.
Getting there nice.
But you gotta admit, he does have a very organized room, man. That room is very
Yes,
organized.
he does. Yes, he does.
He can't hear a word we're saying, can he?
Tom Shorty Sanders. Yes, sir. We can see your chats, my friend.
I'm sure.
Sorry
he's
if we
just
missed you
ignoring us.
earlier. Been trying to keep up with the chats, but it's scrolling along pretty good. I believe Shorty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Tom Shorty is the same Shorty that comes into the Discord with for the Insanity Discord.
I do believe he is.
Yep, sir. Got to meet him a week ago. Nice guy.
fuck off, Justin.
all the way off and to the left.
Would you wait for me to take a chug of beer? God damn.
The timing was perfect on that. Yes.
Hey, Joy, I've had my Avante compressor now for probably close to 3 years, and I haven't turned it off since I turned it on 3 years ago. Justin, did you say you were going to PatCon this year?
No, I am not going up to PatCon. Brian Denklau will be.
Brian, you're a great builder.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm watching his posts on the Musaru Cup group, and he's going to take it.
Telling you,
He's going to take the damn thing.
he is. Yep.
That mother.
What happened to Rob?
Rob, he's probably still trying to figure it out. He's been in and out, but his camera's not working.
I'll be right back, guys.
I'll be left front.
Okay.
We'll be right here. Yeah, Brian has got that. No offense, Justin. I mean,
Dude. I'm admitting it.
I really think he's got that in the bag, and I am not at all upset about losing to that dude.
No, not at all. I just hope they do a 1, 2, 3, so it's the top, us three in the top.
That would be cool. That would be cool. And I would be happy with third place in that instance for sure.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way he's not going to get that win unless that thing catches on fire.
All the electronics it's like Terminator. Everything's revolting with the AI. Nothing wants to work.
Huh.
Yeah, because you're still whatever mic that you're using's got you turned way down, too.
What, am I down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear you. It's really soft.
Let me do this.
Justin fell out.
No, I'm good.
Is that better? Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
A little better,
it
yeah.
is better.
All right. Well,
I'm good. My phone just took a
came
dive.
on not to take. I don't want to take over your show. I don't want to cause problems with the car guys. Everybody who's listening, there's always a problem. Everybody has gives me an attitude. But I will say this: you guys recorded your first episode of the Model Car Mania podcast last night, and you guys did good, right?
Yeah, good time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Was amazing.
Something to look forward to, right? It's going to be awesome. You guys, we'll see how well Mike Outlaw did. Like I said, he's not used to doing audio only, which I felt he should have did audio only from the start. He would have definitely had at least a 50% increase in his listenership if no one saw what he looked like. But that goes without saying. The Modeling Insanity, we are recording tonight. We're going to be doing an episode tonight. We'll see how well that goes. Hopefully there's no issues.
Nice.
And that's about it, man. I just wanted to come in and say thank you for recording the episode last night. And I'm looking forward to hearing it.
Well, thank you for.
Us too.
Thank you.
Definitely appreciate the platform, Rev. We're looking forward to being a part of the team and getting underneath the Insanity umbrella. Having a lot of fun with you guys. I know we got the charity coming up. We'll be promoting that a little bit here. And I know you'll be pushing it on all the podcasts over on your side. And again, we definitely appreciate the platform. And we look forward to making Daddy happy.
Yeah, it's going to be,
God.
I think that.
Don't ever call him daddy.
That charity, if everything goes as I envision it to go, which I think it will, I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, who's not going to like 5 hours of just having a good time and auctioning off like really good shit for good prices, man? It's all for charity, 100%. Everything we make, everything that comes in, everything that all the auction stuff makes is going to 100% be donated. Everything.
Yep.
If something doesn't go, because of the charity, is going to also be a charity that does modeling and modeling stuff for veterans who are going through issues. Anything that doesn't go in a cash way will go in product.
Nice.
So
Very
Rob,
nice.
I think.
Rob, let me ask you this: so if I wanted to donate some kits to that, what do you want me to do?
Well, what we're gonna do is we're still trying to figure it out. It's like that vet. What's the name of it? Jeff Hearn knows the name of the company. It was also the charity. It was also the company that was the charity that was designated for the IPMS Nationals when it was in Wisconsin. So it's that same charity.
Okay.
Vet Bill or something. Vet Bill.
I think you're right. Operation Vet Build.
Operation Vet Bill. Right. That's the one here in this. I'm not saying the one that's the other one, right? That's the right one.
I do believe so.
Yes.
I think it's a great idea that if we don't sell the kits, through the auction and raise cash, that we can give them directly to the soldiers, the vets, and they can build
Right.
it. I mean, I think that's awesome.
That's exactly the case, and now it's why I'm glad with the car group coming in too. Is it's just not going to be armor; it's also going to be aircraft models, car models, sci-fi, Gundam. But we also going to have some companies, whether it's like a distributor, like a Squadron, or like another a company that makes things. Like let's say Iceman wanted to donate something to auction. That's what we're gonna try to get that.
Well,
Just sponsors to come on. Tamiya might get some stuff from Tamiya direct for sponsorship.
We could probably get John Colasante as well.
I'm sure John Colasanti would not hesitate to help. That's the type of guy
Right.
he is. So I don't see
So
that being an
just
issue.
keep us posted, Rob, on what to do if we want to donate
Oh, yeah.
tickets to it, so we know how to get them. If we're going to ship them ourselves, or if we're going to send them somewhere.
No. What I'm going to try to do is I don't want you guys, people who are going to donate. What we'll do is we're going to figure that out. We're going to see what me and Steve Santucci and Justin all live on the Northeast. So shipping to me would be the same to ship to Justin, be the same to ship to Tooch. The Canadian guys, we were going to look to do a Canadian auction or a Canadian charity. There might be some rant tonight on the new podcast tonight regarding that, but I have to be very candid on how I say it. There's
No,
some
not a riv rant.
stipulations on how my rant could be. But I will listen, man, you know me, man. I have no problems going after anybody, not only in hobby but in life. And
Yeah.
if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's the way it is. I could be right, I could be wrong, but I'm always going to give my opinion, you know.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a fun little auction, and I just want it to be fun, and I don't want it to. My thought of how that would be, I don't want it just being guys that are on the podcast on that stream. I want people who listen to the shows who want to come on. I want people who are in our group that isn't necessarily on the podcast, because our group is big. We have a big group of guys that hang out every night that isn't necessarily like on a podcast, like talking in a microphone once every so often. The group is a lot bigger than that. It's just not that. Like, that's something that like separates the Modeling Insanity from a lot of the other, in my opinion, podcast type groups, because we're not a clique. We're not like, we're not just the 4 guys, 5 guys, 6 guys that just go on a podcast. We're a group of friends that also have a bunch of other friends that hang out in our rooms every night that just they're not on the show.
Yeah.
I don't want to limit that something like that just to guys that are on the podcast. I want it to be anybody wants to come on for a little while, talk, maybe interact when it comes to doing the bidding. Same thing with like the on the benches that we do with the live cast. Like once a month at the end of last Friday of the month is an on the bench where people can come on and talk about their builds and have fun, like on here, where other people can watch, where it's just not like me talking the whole time. Or Justin thinking he can cook or something.
Well,
Yeah.
talking about the on the bench
Here we
thing
go
at the end of
again.
the month, I happen to know a really awesome dude that would love to be on that show with
Is
you.
his name Tim?
His name is Tim.
Jesus.
Tim.
I didn't
have not-
say a word. Listen, I was
have
told I
not
was
received
blackballed.
the check. And you know what? I don't like you. I don't like, I sent the check. Check's in the mail. Bullshit. You can Zelle me the money. You can PayPal me. There's a lot of electronic ways to send me dough.
That's right.
Tim, I'm waiting for my money.
Hey,
Just put it on my
No,
account, Rim. On
I'm
account, I owe you
kidding.
money
You don't
anyway.
have to pay me, but I expect you to speak well of me if I get you on. No,
I got
Tim,
that.
listen. In all seriousness, next week, and if you want on, well, I'm going to be making a post, like I always do, and it usually fills up very, very quickly. So I'll put you want on when I make the post. I already have you penciled in to come on next Friday.
Pencil him in.
Pencil him in.
You're in.
Done.
So you're in. Just
I
make
can't-
sure
I-
you.
I can't next Friday. I got a wedding I'm going to be in.
Oh my God! There's always
I-
something. You see what
yeah.
I mean?
Yeah, no, listen. Very rarely do I blow
On
anything
the
off.
next one, I'll get you on the next one.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll get you on the next one.
I
And,
just give you a hard time, Rob, because I like you.
Well, back again to that charity thing. I know as soon as Rob nails down all the details, we'll definitely be sharing that here on the Sunday Live, and of course on all the podcast platforms. And looking forward to that, man. Like I said, Tom Shorty is a vet, and he can speak for them when he said that they definitely appreciate the financial and something for them to build. I think, like I said, the part that if it doesn't sell, it goes to a vet and they can build it. Maybe get some glue, some paint, and tools or whatever, and they get to build it. To me, I think that's amazing.
You know what it is when you think of charities to do something like, obviously we're all in the hobby. It's a big part of our lives. I mean, I'm involved in the hobby, 12 hours a day. There's something going on, right? So what do you do when you want to do a charity? Now, can you do like a charity like St. Jude's Children's Hospital, which I do like every year? I usually do it. Well, didn't do it last year. There's a lot going on, but I usually do like their charity walks or their fundraising walks and runs where you walk a certain amount, people sponsor you, you generate money, and so on and so forth. Yeah, those are great. And as a cancer survivor and having a friend that lost a son and a daughter to cancer, I'm a big believer in donating to those causes, but you also have people that have like charities that are like within the hobby to help people that aren't getting those types of donations like we can do for them, right? So everybody's donating to like, Meals on Wheels and St. Jude's Children's Hospital and a lot of those charities. But who's donating to like, Operation Vet Bill or Wounded Warriors or things like that to get model kits for vets, or not just vets, but there's also charities that do, right, Justin? There's also charities out there that do donations for kids to do models in the hospital thing.
Absolutely.
But
I think that's what the Just Making Conversation was trying to do, but then they weren't allowed to put any kind of solvents or paints or anything in the hospitals, which makes sense.
Malcolm and James were saying like you can't put like the solvents or like solvent-based products, so it's got to be all like snapped together or things like that. So there's a lot more restriction, but if we're in the hobby, we're going to try to keep the charities like hobby related in some way, is what you can do. Listen, we get 100, let's say hypothetically speaking, I already could tell you, I got 20 models, I got 500 models in my stash. I get stuff all the time from places, brand new stuff, things that are worth a decent amount of money. We put them on the auction. If I got a kit, let's say for instance, I got a brand new Ryfields model kit here that has a 65 MSRP. Put it on the charity, started out at $25. $25. If it goes to $100, which is great, that's fantastic. Like for instance, on the 48 and 48, so Justin, the one that Skiffins does, and Gentry from the Posse and D-Ray from the Geeks overseas. I got from Tankcraft. It was the cutting mat.
Where are you?
Your glue. Thing here to put your glue in, right?
Yeah.
The tweezers and stuff, the titanium stuff. I think that the price of that product between the mat, the Tankcraft stuff. Now these were donated by Brad from Tankcraft. I think the MSRP was like, let's say $60 or $65 worth of stuff. I paid like $200 and something plus shipping for that as a donation. The whole idea was not to get it cheap. The idea was for me to get the bidding up so we can make a donation.
Support the hobby.
Right. Yeah, it's for
support what they're doing for the hobby.
So I'm hoping that when we do the auction, that some of these models will generate it. Maybe people know it's for a good cause. You're not here to try to get something. This isn't the scale model graveyard or whatever the hell those online auctions are on Facebook, where someone's trying to freaking sell their their Tamiya Corsair in 48 scale or whatever. You're looking to generate money. The more money, the better. Okay. And that's why I'm looking forward to doing it. It's going to be great. And you know what? It's already freaking September's over.
Yeah.
I mean, we're already
Yeah.
September 21st. I mean,
It's over.
Yeah.
it's October. It's already holiday season. You know, it's Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. And I'm really looking forward to doing it, man. I love it. Like, we do the turkey shoot. Everybody knows that we do the turkey shoot. I know you guys have talked about it. When you did the scale model car, was it? So I'm sorry, this poor guy's asking a question while I'm talking about a thing.
I put that up there for Justin. I'm not familiar with. I don't mean to cut you off, Red. My apologies. I'm not
No,
familiar
I'm
with
talking
the
too much
Calito auto color set. So I figured Justin might be able to help. Well, he just kicked himself off. Nice, Justin. Good job.
Cool.
Good. We will save ourselves the agony and listening to answer that question.
He's back. He's back. Guess who's
Okay.
back? Back again. There he is. Oh yeah, what a nice shot of his forehead.
If you're doing thinner, if you're spraying any types of paint through an airbrush or apparatus, you should always thin your paint.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Absolutely.
There's only one manufacturer, like even in the armor field or type of armor paints, that don't really need thinner, and that's the MRP paints, the lacquer paints, because they're thin as hell as it is. They're already like, it looks like scotch in the bottle, right?
Same way with the Alclad. Alclad, you don't need to thin it either.
Yeah.
Justin, are you familiar at all with that brand of paint?
I'm not familiar with the brand, but I thin everything, even if they say it's ready to spray.
Yeah, you should thin
The
it.
color
Or at
level
least a
thinner
flow
is usually the go-to.
Yeah, if it's a like a lacquer or alcohol based,
The Calito that stuff's acrylic.
Oh, is it?
but is it real acrylic, like water based acrylic,
I believe so.
Fake
like
acrylic.
like a Vallejo, or is it like a Tamiya?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I know it's acrylic.
If it's a true acrylic, I've seen them use what, like windshield washer fluid, Justin?
Windshield washer fluid works, but so there's the word acrylic it's misleading, because in some uses it can mean water based. In other uses, it's used to describe the polymer that is the resin that dries to hold the color in solution. So that's why I ask, is it a true acrylic, or is it a solvent-based paint that uses an acrylic resin?
That's the second time I've heard that name in a week, so I probably need to do some research on that and find out about that paint. I've never heard of it. So
Okay, Vallejo is acrylic resin.
Right? That is actually that's almost a polyurethane or latex-based acrylic.
Right, but isn't the foundation of like a Vallejo and acrylic resin? Isn't that what that is?
That's where I'm not quite sure, because Tamiya acrylic is an acrylic-based resin. But if you try to use Tamiya acrylics, the acrylic in Tamiya acrylics are the resin that is the binder that holds the pigment in suspension.
All right, there you go. So I always thought that Vallejo was acrylic resin too. But listen, you're the paint guy, man.
I'll do some research on that. I'll check up on that. But you can use alcohol to thin Tamiya acrylics, but you can't use alcohol to thin Vallejo acrylics. Otherwise, you get clots in your airbrush.
Right.
all right, Frank says that the Calito is from Gallery, which I've had good luck with their airbrushes. I've never used their paint.
Okay.
You could ask he says there's 1,100 YouTube channels that they sponsor, so maybe one of them.
I'm a partner for Gallery too, a gallery, however you want to say it. I got this stuff and did a bunch of reviews for the magazine, not only military modelcraft but also fantasy figure. So they sent me a bunch of airbrushes to review, and they got me down as like you're a partner where like you can use your code or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They got everybody.
But they know you don't paint, so they never sent you the paint.
Keep it up, Justin. I'm building this right now. It's like the size of your head. That's a 16 scale Panzer II.
Nice.
That I got to get this. This is where I'm at right now. I got to get this built in the next 5 days complete so I can take pictures of it. And I'm still not done. But anyway, so I was talking about the turkey shoot, man. We're going to be coming in full swing with the turkey shoot.
Yeah.
So hopefully if anybody in the car world wants to get involved, obviously The whole idea of the turkey shoot is to build something quick and easy, but not necessarily something that you build all the time. Something to branch out and build something that you don't usually build. So,
Well, I'm going to put him on the spot right here while we got everybody. Jason, have we given any thought to possibly doing for the turkey build or turkey shoot what we did for the 48-hour group build?
I mean, if they're okay with it, it's their deal.
Like
What
I
is
said,
this?
We could open it up on our side and invite folks over.
oh, you guys do something on Thanksgiving?
No. We're going to basically ride y'all's coattails and open up this Sunday build like we did the 48-hour group build and have it open
Absolutely.
for 10 or 12 hours. And just
To
leave
do it on here? Yeah.
to do it on here
well,
on Sunday.
We do the Discord. We have the Discord open. We actually have the big Discord room where 99 people can come in if they want to. I don't know how many people you can see on screen. We'd have to scroll. We're not getting that much, but I'll tell you right now, last year was we had the biggest participation of it. We also get the calendar when it's anybody who finishes.
Let's not talk about the calendar, right, Jason?
I will. I will be not subletting the calendar out this year.
All right, you do that's the problem.
Jansen Hanscom built one heck of a tank last year.
Yeah, that's the problem. This is what happens when you delegate to Justin, man.
You're fine, Patty. Stop getting defensive. It's all a joke. Relax,
Can you hold on,
Patty. Relax.
Can you get Patty over here? Bring her over. Patty,
Rock wants to.
Patty, come here. Patty, come here.
He's saying, "Come here." I'm not being an asshole.
Patty, I haven't talked to you in a while. Come on. Hurry up. My wife is upstairs at an earshot. I'm going to make sure I don't get hit over the head with a frying pan.
Dinner's ready.
Can I speak to her? Where is she?
I'm not. We're just laughing and All right, guys. I gotta go. Dinner's ready.
Oh my God, it's gonna be a great show. She's ruined it. Tell Patty, thank you for not only ruining the turkey shoot last year, Justin, he left, but for ruining the whole freaking hobby that time. She ruined everything. Keep your wife's grubby hands out of everything. That's what I told him. I was like, why are you getting your wife involved? But anyway, turkey shoot last year. Wow, the opening night that at midnight, the night before Thanksgiving, so Wednesday going into Thursday. There was like 23, 24 guys in the Discord room.
I remember. There was a lot.
Yeah.
There was a lot going on.
Ready to start like building and opening like a kid on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, opening up their presents. It was great. So
It was
it's
great.
a lot of fun, man. You got to get in that.
I built my first tank last year, that little 1/72 scale tank that I built last year. That was the first one.
Those are the things that you want to build. You want to build something like that. That's quick. That's easy. You don't have to sit down and be, worried about getting hit over the head by your wife or your girlfriend because you're leaving because she needs you to check the turkey. And you're like, what are you talking about? I got fucking paint on a model. I got to check it.
Exactly.
They don't want to hear that.
Tim, what did you build last year? Did you participate in that?
I did not, sir.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah, no.
Hopefully you do this year.
I'll give it a shot. I have to figure out what I want to build, something different.
No. I always like to do like sci-fi stuff. Here, let me see. I always try to do sci-fi stuff. All right, so 1 year I did this. 2 years ago, this is what it's got dust on it. Star Blazers.
Oh yeah, that's neat.
Right here.
Yeah.
Something out of my wheelhouse. Painted.
Hang on just a second, man. I'm trying to find my cursor. Hang on just a second. We're going to blow you up. There you go.
Star Blazers, right? So that's one thing I did. Star Blazers. Something
That's cool.
different,
Yeah.
Oh, and that, and then 1 year I did this. The 2 years prior I did. This is another one that's a lot of fun here. I did. The Razor Crest from the Mandalorian.
Oh yeah,
okay.
cool.
Yeah.
All like the all like markings instead of using the decals. So the stickers, I masked that and sprayed and airbrushed it and then chipped it off using like I think it was it's either Liquitex mask or old MIG mask. It stunk like ammonia. But this is fun, man. People say don't paint it. That's what the turkey shoot's about because I wouldn't normally build things like this if it wasn't for like something like the turkey shoot. So that's what you do, man.
Mad Genius said, wait, he can paint? He can paint. I've seen his painted stuff. He actually can paint. He just chooses not to. Tim, got one for you, buddy. Got a question. Whoops, wrong one. There you go. Tim.
Favorite year, Chevelle? It would be the one that I owned for 25 years. Hang on, I'll show
All
you.
right, guys, I'm gonna leave you be. I wanted to drop in really quick and break your chops a little bit. Keep these guys watching honest.
Right. Thanks for
Bye,
coming in,
Riv.
Rob.
We
You're right.
appreciate you, buddy.
I'll be around later. The Insanity's recording tonight at the. We're just gonna get ready. Hopefully by 7, we record, and then we'll have hopefully an episode out within the next week or so.
Well,
Nice.
y'all stay tuned, and if you haven't already, please check out the Insanity Model Podcast. You can find it on all your podcast forums. We definitely appreciate Rob Riv for the umbrella for our new podcast. We're excited about it. But if you haven't already, go check it out. And if you're like me, you follow along. We're on the edge of our seat waiting for the next episode, Rob.
You know what?
I appreciate that, Mike. I really do.
All right, now get the fuck out of here.
Oh, you're allowed to curse? I thought there was no curse in here.
no. I got that cost me $25.
I'll leave you. But hold on. Jason was going to say something over there. What were you going to say?
I was going to say Mike's new nickname is the spokesman.
The spokesman.
The spokesman.
Well, he's
You
like
can go
Justin.
into commercial mode like that.
Like Justin Ryan. Every time you talk to Justin, and he tries to, I'm like, Justin, I have to edit. Justin, can you say that again, but not like you're fucking selling cars, please?
Yeah, exactly.
Can you just say it like you're talking to me on the phone, that you need help, you're stranded somewhere, something?
Hell yeah.
See you guys later.
All
Don't
right,
feel
Rob.
bad about me when I'm gone either. I'll
we
find
will.
out.
Guaranteed.
All right, guys. Peace out.
All right, see you, bud.
Yeah.
All right, Mike, make me big.
All right, I'm making you big, my brother.
Okay,
Oh, hang
answer
on,
Jeff's
one more. Maximize.
Make me big.
All right, so we're back to the question from Jeff Writings. Tim, what is your favorite year, Chevelle? There it is.
1970,
1970. Yep.
390 horse, 350 horse, 396 4-speed, air conditioning, tilt wheel. I had that car for 25 years. That is my favorite year, Chevelle.
That
Is
is
it
it.
Fathom Green?
Miss Metallic Green is the
Miss
color.
Metallic Green. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Beautiful car.
Yeah, I
Beautiful
love
car.
that car. Yeah. I sold it after 25 years. So, yeah, 70 is my favorite year. My second year is 66. I love a 66 as well.
See, I'm a 68, 69 guy. I had a 69, but the 68 and the 69 minus the taillights pretty much were the same, both the same car anyway. But
Yeah,
Like,
the
that's
grill
me.
was a little different too, but
Grill
yeah,
was
pretty
different,
much.
too.
Yeah, the nose and tail were different. Same thing with like 70. 70, 71, and 72 are the same body, but 71 and 72 different grill, same back bumper, 4 round taillights.
Yep.
70 was the only year with 4 headlights and square taillights. And 70 was pinnacle of the muscle car. So, yeah, boy, I love that car. I miss it. I really do.
70 is the best year for anything.
no, I
Yeah.
disagree. 69.
You know,
Well, if you want to talk pure horsepower, 70 was the pinnacle in every manufacturer.
Yeah,
They all
no
had the
doubt.
biggest motors, the biggest horsepower, and then all the bullshit came in, and then 71, they all sucked.
yeah. That's also I was born in 70, so the biggest jerk was also created that year.
That's the year the planet got a pimple on its ass.
Exactly. Yep.
There you go.
Damn.
And it still hasn't popped.
Yeah, that's all right, though. We like
It's
that.
infected. It's infected by now for sure. The 66 was another. The 67 is a classic for sure. The big body cars, what they call them, A body. When they were the big bodies, were that A body car?
Yeah.
B body, something like that.
I would like a 66 or a 65 Biscayne with a 427 and a 2-door post car. That'd be nice.
That would be.
Dean,
real
that's what my 69 was. My SS, what was it? Gargantuan green, I believe they called it, something like that. But it was green on green. Mine was an SS, but had a bench seat and 4-speed. So it was a little different. It wasn't like, didn't have the console and all, but turned out to be actually a little bit more rare than the bucket seat.
My car had silly options. It was the 396, 350 horse, so the lowest horse you could get in 70. It had the M21 close ratio heavy duty case transmission. Had a single track with 355s. Had a vinyl top, functional car induction, tilt wheel, stereo, bucket seats. the weirdest shit. The only thing I could think of is the guy that ordered that car new. He wanted it so that his wife could drive it too, and it was kind of nice. So he got it so with the low horsepower, but he wanted the 4-speed, blah, 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 you know.
Right.
But it was a fun car. I drove the wheels off it.
Brian's a Pontiac guy. Pontiac made some really cool cars, especially back in the 60s. But the 77 TA that's a hard car to beat, man. I think it's a classic, probably the most classic car, in my opinion, the most classic car of the 70s. Definitely of the mid to late 70s. That car was, and Smokey and the Bandit didn't help but to make it that way. The Bandit Special.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a Jeep guy. I'll take a mid-70s Golden Hawk or Golden Eagle CJ7 any day.
I know you know this, Jason, as a Jeep guy, but back then in 1979, if you got the Laredo Golden Eagle, it was more expensive than the base model Corvette.
Yeah.
Really?
It was at the time, Yep. You could buy a base model Jeep with the 4-cylinder in it for $1,800, $2,000 new back then. But once you stepped up to the Laredo with the big eagle on it, the Golden Eagle with it had every package you could get, but it still drove like a Jeep, rode like a Jeep. It just had the chrome trim, the right dash, the tachometer, a lot of cool stuff. I'm a big CJ guy myself. In fact, Jeep period, AMC period. We all know about my love for AMC, but it's funny though. You can take up all the CJs that AMC ever built. You can add up all the YJs that Chrysler built, and you can add up all the TJs that Chrysler built. 3 years after the release of the 4-door, it had outsold them all
combined
in 3 years. Over 30 years of Jeeps, and the 4-door outsold them in 3 years.
A friend of mine had a Jeep. It was a show Jeep. We didn't off-road with it. It was blue with graphics on it and stuff. Had 38s. It was an automatic, but it had a 350 with dual quads on it. And we had partaken in some special juice one night, and we're on Main Street, and we took a sharp corner, and this fat guy tumbled out of that Jeep, across the sidewalk, into the woods. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they'll do that. The CJ5 was especially noted for that. It wasn't too bad if you didn't lift it, but if you put any kind of a lift kit on a CJ5, she got more than just a little top heavy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, the fact that we had that special juice.
Yeah, that didn't
and he
help.
was kind of driving faster than he should have been.
Mm-hmm. Listen, that little 302 and a CJ5, even right out of the box, was a gnarly little. That was their little race Jeep.
Well, they didn't weigh nothing.
Yeah, exactly. It was a go-kart, a V8 powered go-kart. That's all it was.
Yeah.
But I have an 84 Scrambler out there that I wished I could find a model kit for, because I'd love to build a model kit of a Scrambler. But I've got an 84 Scrambler. I've had a bunch in the past. I got a 79. Well, I say I do. I bought it for my girl, but the 79 2-door Chief, basically a Wagoneer, but it's a 2-door.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite ones too.
That's
that
cool,
thing, that was a luxury mobile back in the day. But I apologize for that, fellas in the chat. I can talk about Jeeps all day long. I love me some Jeeps. But we're on a model show, not a Jeep show. So try to get back to that. The best car from the 70s is 7072 CUDA. Chat, I'm right there with you, buddy.
Yeah, I like the 70 myself.
Yes, John, if you can hear this, the Tamiya's 50/50 with their it depends on which one. Keep in mind that there's two different Tamiyas. There's the LP line, and then there's the X and the XF line. You can use the X20A on the X lines, but not with the lacquer line or the LP line. So make sure that you're using the X with the X. And the LP requires, I mean, you can use any kind of thinner, but I recommend, a lot of guys use the Mr. Leveling Thinner, or AKA Unicorn Tears.
That new stuff that MCW come out with, I've used that. That works well too.
I've been trying to get some of that. I just hadn't, and I say trying, I've been meaning to get some of that. I just haven't ordered. I'm a big MCW fan myself. And I've got a bunch of their product, and I'm looking forward to getting some of that thinner. They're saying that stuff actually works with true acrylics. Again, don't hold me to that, but they're saying that it works with true acrylics, which would be really cool because that would make it across the line. The Unicorn Tears does not work with true acrylics, that's for sure.
So all the listeners listening in the Massachusetts, New Hampshire area, Hobby Emporium carries that MCW. That's where I got it. Brian was nice enough to get me a bottle of it. So go see Brian. He'll get some for you if you don't have it.
There you go.
I don't know if he sold out of it yet or not, but.
Well, that guy, I didn't know it at the time, but I've actually stopped at that MCW's base in Sanford, North Carolina. I actually used to live in Sanford, North Carolina. And I went by that hobby shop one time and not knowing, this was before I got back into the hobby.
Yeah.
And he had just moved there from like, I don't know, was he from like Illinois or something, Indiana or someplace before that? I forget. And he moved over to there. And I was in that hobby store and had no idea that was, one was the other. But I saw Ken from Modeling in Retirement in here a while ago. What's up, Ken?
Oh, nice.
I don't know if he's still here. He was. He
Ken.
came,
Sorry, missed you in the chat.
during the Riv part of it, so I don't know if he just bailed out or not.
I'm out of here.
No, stop it. Riv is fantastic. He's great. We love him.
We do.
I do like Riv.
Yeah, I do too.
He's given us an awesome platform for this podcast. So I'm really excited about that. I got some of that last time I went there. MCW lacquer thinner. I got a lot of their factory colors. A lot of Mopar factory colors. The oranges, the teals, a lot of AMC stuff. I've had good luck with it. I've used it mostly because I got their enamels. I used it mostly on motor stuff, and it's really good stuff for sure.
I absolutely love their carburetor gold.
Yes, that with that green in it. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. There he is. Hey, Ken. But yeah, excited about that. Good stuff for sure, man. And now I'm starting to dabble with the Tropical Glitz, which I'm using that mostly on like custom builds because they've got a lot of wild, loud colors. That yellow on the 68 Dart is a Tropical Glitz color, but they've got some really neat candies and some cool colors like that. But factory stuff, for me, it's either MCW or, of course, Scale Finishes. Mr. Jameson at Scale Finishes has been good to me and my channel for a long time, so I really like using his product as well. We used it with enamels to me. Lacquer. All right. So is anybody in the chat besides Irv going to the show in Mooresville, North Carolina next weekend? Ken, that's funny you bring that up. And Jason and Jody and I were talking about this yesterday. He's saying that he went to a show for the first time and got recognized and felt like somebody. It's cool, but it's awkward the first time. I mean, I remember the first time I got noticed, it was like a little different, but it's pretty neat all at the same time.
It is cool, but very awkward.
Mm-hmm. Agreed, Chet. Scale Finishes does have a really nice carb gold as well.
Do they really?
They do.
I just had a very little bit left of mine, and I had to throw it out because it turned into it's undescribable. Yeah, it was sludge.
It turned into a chemistry project.
It did.
It happens. It happens. Most of the chemistry projects we have here at this house involve her son eating in his room and then forgetting that the plate's in there. When it comes out, there's no telling what kind of fungi are growing on that thing.
Hate when that happens.
Scale Finishes with their paint. The one thing I really like about Scale Finishes, and I've talked to Tim about this as well, they offer. I'm a big J.R. Salvino's guy. I love their stuff, and they actually offer match color paints for the model kits that J.R. Salvino turns out, which is really cool.
Yeah.
They come out with a kit within a couple weeks. Jameson's got the correct colors for that car there, so that's always pretty neat. My phone is blowing up. Somebody's trying to
Your
reach me.
phone is blowing up.
Probably my girl telling me, get that angry Yankee off of there. He's loud. That's what my girl calls Riv, the angry Yankee.
Either that, she's asking if she can make popcorn yet.
She'll know. You'll know when she gets enough, because all of a sudden I'll just disappear. She'll turn the microwave on, flip the breaker. And that'll be the end of me.
All right.
Same here, John. I use just that gallon, that 10 gallon of lacquer hardware store lacquer thinner to clean the airbrush. I actually use a little acetone. I'll put a bowl full of acetone through first, and then 2 bowls of the lacquer thinner, and then I try to follow it up with airbrush cleaner, because with those harsh solvents, it tends to dry out the seals and whatnot in the airbrush. So there's just enough. I don't know what it is, some sort of lubricant, that if you follow it up after all those harsh chemicals, it helps to keep the seals lubed up and everything working like it's supposed to.
Yeah, that's what I use to clean everything. This is lacquer thinner on a Gatorade bottle.
Yep, works great.
Used to clean my brushes, my airbrush, all that.
Chet, we were talking about that a little earlier. I have just been collecting pieces and parts for the shed, and it's not a she shed; it's a man cave. Thank you. But I've been collecting parts and pieces for it, wire, junction boxes, panel boxes, and that sort of thing. It's just entirely too hot here in Florida this time of year, especially during the summer, to be out there with nothing on you but a fan. So we're waiting for it to cool down a little bit. Then we're going to go ahead and run the wire, put the plug-in boxes in, put in the what do you call them, the buckets or whatever you want to call them for the lights, and then we're going to insulate it. And then from there, we'll go ahead and finish it off. And hopefully by next summer, I'll have power run to it, air conditioner, and be coming out of there. But it's going to be a long-term project, because it's 12 by 40, and that's a lot of work to do. And I'm debating on either having a little man cave at the one end, but then, and I know I shouldn't even be talking about it, because the more I talk about it, the more I'll talk myself into it. But I'm thinking possibly about getting a iRacing setup to put in there. And if
Mike,
I do that,
Mike, just so you know, it's a man cave only because she said.
she said it could be, right?
Yeah, it's not a she shed, but she said.
She said,
That's right.
get out.
Yeah.
When J.R. Sabino started, he was talking to shops to see what our thoughts were on the line of kits. I suggested the 73 and 91 full-size Chevy. Yeah, Brian, I know a little bit about them as far as, watch their videos and stuff. They got a lot of the molds from the old Monogram molds, and a lot of the stuff I guess Revell didn't want anymore. They've come up with that universal chassis, which I know Tim's had some experience with it. But yeah, they're not. I mean, until they did, correct me if I'm wrong, until they did the IndyCar stuff, they didn't create anything of their own. They kind of just polished up what they had and made it better.
Yeah, a lot of most of their first kits were the old Monogram Monogram kits. They used all those chassis and all that. Then they started redesigning their own bodies. Then they started designing their own wheels, and then they did their own chrome plating. And now they're designing their own kits. But yeah, that was what they started with, was the Monogram kits. Yeah. But like that 73 Monte Carlo I just did, it has like a universal chassis in it. So it's made with different bodies can go on it. The way it is, the chassis is in 2 pieces, so you can extend the wheelbase to fit whatever body it is. That was something that they designed. So.
And that is very true, Jim. All Salvino's is going to do is American-based racing. They are getting into funny cars. They're looking, from what I understand, and don't hold me to this. So, by the way, K-Dog, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Johnny Fisher. From what I understand, what they're trying to do, much like they did with the next-gen cars, they're trying to find a mold to where they can do like one chassis and put several bodies on it, which is basically how the race cars are today anyway.
Yeah.
One-to-one car, especially in NASCAR. So they're looking for where they can get one chassis and then put different bodies. And of course, every body can get different decals to become different cars. So they have less molds, less money invested, is the way I understand it. Again, I'm certainly not that well versed with them, but I do watch their show on what is it, Saturdays and Thursdays, I believe they do a show.
I don't know, actually.
I know for sure on Saturdays at 10 o'clock. I try to tune into that one.
Mike, make me big, and I'll show him this chassis, so he'll know what it is.
Let me get my hands on it. There we go. Got it.
Okay, so this chassis here, you see this gap right here where my fingers are? See how narrow short that chassis is? About halfway here is where it mounts. So this whole back half can be extended for different wheelbases. So that's what fits this Monte Carlo wheelbase. If you have a longer wheelbase, that back half, you just move it. There's notches that you glue to make that longer. But that's why you have that big gap right there, because it's a universal chassis. So that's how they get away with it. They make a chassis that fits everything, and then you just put whatever body you want on it. For the older stuff, now I don't know. I don't have one of their new kits, like one of the new Camaros or Camrys or anything like that. But that's how they did it on this kit here. And it actually goes together very well. Like any NASCAR kit, with the cages and the suspension and all that stuff. It can be a little finicky, a little fiddly, but it goes together fine. But that's how they do it with these older NASCAR kits.
And you're right, Brian. Those 70s trucks would be a good choice. Somebody needs to do them anyway. I know Mobius has been talking about putting out a 72. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes, they're waiting. There was problems with some sort of something.
Yeah.
That they were trying to work out. I don't remember if it was licensing or if it was something with molds. I don't remember. But yeah.
I heard it was licensing from General Motors.
Could very well be.
That's why they did so many of those Fords, because they got the license from Ford to do it. And I somebody else has told me that any General Motors product is very finicky as far as them giving you the rights to it. They're very hard to deal with.
Understood. Mike's Mods and Customs, you're right, buddy. Better late than never. Welcome. Mobius is trying to do more. That's very true. I heard somebody talking about Mobius on a video or something the other day. Somebody was talking about, maybe it was last night on the live, talking about how Mobius had purchased the old Galaxy Chevys. I don't know if they got the trailer molds or not, but they got the old Chevys. And it's funny because, wait a minute, Brian just got my attention. He put in CJ8. Shapeways had a CJ8, Mike. I don't know if it's still available. I will be going there ASAP because I definitely want one. But, yeah, they bought out. And it's funny because the guy on the live was talking about how, and he showed the kit, the original Galaxy kit. He said, I bought that for $90 at a show. And then Mobius repopped them and said, I bought this at another show for $30. And it's the same kit. It's just, one got, when Mobius or when Galaxy stopped making them, of course, economics 101, supply and demand. And when there wasn't as many of them, then they started getting more expensive.
The only difference between the Galaxy ones and the Mobius one is the color of the plastic.
And they don't have the decals for the custom version.
Yeah, the decals are missing too.
Oh,
it's a very stripped down decal sheet. Yeah.
Mike's asking if you guys we're going to do a live from PatCon, and I don't believe nobody's going to PatCon. No, Justin's not going. So
no, and I don't like to mix shows with that kind of thing because then I lose out on showtime. So
there you go.
But we will see Michael there. Mike will be there.
Yes, we will.
Yeah. I got some stuff from him. He's got some stuff for me.
Nice.
I'm very excited. It's only a week away.
I'm going next week. I'm going to be in North Carolina, Race City.
Is there going to be a live next week? I'm assuming not.
Yeah, there'll be a live. I know you guys are going to be gone, but I'll be back in time.
Oh, you'll be back?
We're going to reach out to some guys this week and see if they'd like to come on as guests. We'll try to keep it going. And I know you guys, right after that, the following weekend, you're going to be gone again, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
And our friend Nick did a sub for us a few times. He'll be with us at PatCon and at Classic Plastic.
Okay.
Because he's a Classic Plastic member.
Right.
And he's going to ride to PatCon. Me, Jason, Nick, and this other guy, Paul, another club member, we're all going to ride to PatCon together. So
Sweet. Well, we'll be living vicariously through y'all during that. And y'all send pictures so we can post them up and let everybody know y'all are having a good time.
Yeah. Well, I drive a 4Runner, so there's no need to take 4 cars. If we meet somewhere, we all can get in one and go.
There you
Why
go.
waste that money on gas, you know?
Yeah.
As I tell everybody, I'm going anyway, and there's 3 empty seats, so
Might as
jump
well.
in if you want.
Yep, K-Dog, I'll be up there in Mooresville. You going to be there, bud? Be looking for you. Hopefully everything goes well. I got it all laid out. My good friend Josh from VCG will be sending me some product to sell up there. So hopefully I'll be able to have a table up there for a little while. We're kind of coming in the last minute, so I don't have a reserve table. But a lot of times people don't show up. Oh, you got a table? Cool. A lot of times people don't show up, and if they don't show up, hopefully I'll be able to get a table and put some of Josh's stuff out there and sell some product for him and let some guys get some really cool 3D printed products from our good friend Josh over at VCG Residence.
This the spokesman.
Justin does it way better than me. Scale Model Frenzy, welcome. Yep, you're absolutely allowed to plug model shows here. Please do.
Yes,
Absolutely.
please. Yep.
And I'll have a bunch of MCV products at both shows. Cool. I know that Matthew is going to be at the Mooresville show, so I look forward to seeing Matthew up there. But it looks like Mike's going to have a bunch of Matthew's products at the shows
Good.
y'all are going to.
That's good.
Sweet. So K-Dog, did I hear you right? You got a table, or are you asking me if I have a table?
Hey, Jason, Mike, and Jody, will you guys have more contact with Rob than I do? Make sure he keeps us posted on that auction and what to do if we want to donate some models to be auctioned off.
Absolutely.
I have some stuff that I'd like to do that and support Rob. So it's a good cause. So
Absolutely. Yeah, as soon as he nails down dates and all that stuff, we'll definitely. I know I'll be doing it announcing it on my personal channel. I'm sure Jason will, and we'll definitely be announcing it here.
Yes,
And if in any way we can, if in any way we can help by using this channel, we'll absolutely do that. But we'll see what Rob needs and take it from there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Tim, you'll probably be on it.
Yeah, you'll probably be in it.
be on what?
The auction.
And the auction was. Sweet. Brian says he has some stuff to donate as well. Cool. Very cool.
Yeah, and find out if they have to be new sealed kits or can they be open but complete. You know, that's the stuff we need to know.
Yeah.
I mean, I got plenty of each, so I got more kits than I know what to do with.
Yeah, that was me when he first started talking about it. I just looked up and I'm like, I've got triples. Some of them are NASCARs, and you can sell those $5-10 a piece. But if it's for a soldier that just needs something to focus on, then they're perfect for that.
The funny thing, I'm doing this Earnhardt car. I bought this model when it first came out, 2002 or 2000. Well, let me see what it says on the box. Anyway, I bought this kit new when it came out, and 1996 this came out.
Right.
And I bought it new when it came out, and the decals were terrible. I couldn't believe it. It was a new sealed kit. The decals were stuffed in between the instructions. I figured they'd be fine. They hadn't seen the light of day, nothing, but they were absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
I left them in the sun, and then I bought another aftermarket set, and just to make the model complete.
Well, we are officially starting to auction off humans because our good friend Frank at Frank's Model Works said he would bid on Tim.
Yeah.
No jeepers.
That's only
Hey,
because Frank
listen,
wants
whatever
me
you
to-
got to do, whatever you got to do.
That's it. That's it. Frank just wants me to look at him and go, "How you doing?"
How you Brian brought up the Granite Con. It's in where?
Where?
Yes, it is. October 19th.
Yeah.
In where? New Hampshire.
We're in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Brian went with us last year.
I actually forgot that show even existed until a couple days ago.
Really? It's like a week or two after ours. Always.
Yeah. We have one free week in between shows.
Jason, you got to pay more attention.
I can't afford to.
Yes.
So broke
Did you
can't
just-
afford to pay attention.
Did you decide if you're going to go to that last show of the year in November?
No, I am not going to that. I'm going to GraniCon's going to be my last show of the year.
Okay.
Same.
I had to decide if I want to go or not.
My last show will be Acme at the end of October.
I'll be that'll be a free week for me too, because my lovely wife will be in Florida. She'll be down seeing
really?
the 4 foot. She'll be down seeing the 4 foot rat.
A
No.
4 foot rat.
Well,
You
tell
don't
her to
see
wave
me?
as she goes by. I'm
Yeah.
sure she'll fly in and land in Orlando so she can wave when
Yeah.
she goes over Ocala.
Okay, I'll tell her to.
That's it.
I'll have her flash it from the window of the plane, Mike.
Wow, they must be it must be rather large to see them at 60,000 feet or whatever they fly at.
This is for you, Mike.
Woo!
No, Mike, you've got to get the binoculars out.
I got to get the binoculars out.
It's got to be a team effort.
Detroit show is October 19th. I've not been to a Western show at all. I got invited when I was at the Blue Angels.
Very
Model
true,
Fest
Jack. Very true.
in Milton. I got invited to a couple shows out there in East Texas and Western Louisiana. But what is it? 2027? The IPMS Nationals are going to be in Alabama.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be at that one.
I'd
the
love
closest
to make it to an IPMS Nationals. I just don't know how feasible that's going to be.
Yeah.
Sounds like we need to do a GoFundMe.
Well, no, it's not just that.
Work.
So we're at work right now. We've been running through 4 people short on the crew.
Mm.
Hence the reason why my schedule changed. I never have time to do nothing. Yeah. We're losing a 5th.
Jesus.
He retires next week.
Are they not rehiring, or is it just
No, there's just
can't find
nobody
anybody
up here that wants to work. Realistically.
Yeah.
to work? That's correct, Robert. Huntsville, Alabama.
We have some friends from our model club that moved to Alabama. They retired and they moved there and they love it there, I guess.
Who's that?
Ken and Bob and
Oh, yeah.
Scott Ridley.
Yep, that's right.
All 3 of them moved out there. Ken and Bob
Yep.
moved out there first. Scott lived up in Maine,
Mm-hmm.
and Ken and Bob lived near me somewhere. I don't know where. And they all retired at the same time, and Ken and Bob moved out there first, and then Scott moved out there and stayed with them until he found a house out there.
Yeah,
Scott
I
does
should,
a lot of 143rd stuff, and he does a
Mhm.
lot of stuff with brass. He was a great builder. Nice
Mhm.
guy. And Ken and Bob, oh shit, they're in magazines all the time. Ken and Bob, and they go to Acme every year. Yeah, they're great builders. Matter of fact, Jason, Ken and Bob are the 2 people that got GraniteCon the car classes that they have because they wanted something to start with. Because GraniteCon at one point had no car classes. And Ken
Really?
and Bob are the ones that sat down and talked with them and said, okay, let's do something basic. And that's where all those classes started. Thanks to them, they have automotive classes now.
yeah.
But they, of course, had to get permission from IPMS and all that crap. So, but yeah, they're the reason why there's car classes there. And now Mac Johnson, where he's in charge, he likes car classes. He likes cars, so
Right.
Ken Akron is on my list, but I have not made any plans to go to that show yet. I've heard it's a really nice show, though. Be cool to go to it.
what show?
The show in Akron, Ohio.
Oh yeah. It'd be nice to be able to travel around and go to different shows across the country.
I would love to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Maybe someday, if I don't die before I retire.
There it is, Jason.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't see my ass going to work today.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But no, there's so many great shows out there. You want to hit every one of them. It's like group builds. You want to do every one of the group builds, but you can't do it. There's not enough time and money.
Yeah. I only do a few a year. I got into a funk a couple of years ago. I had to build 4 different models for club members, and people asked me to build them, and a few of them was something that I would never build, didn't interest me, and it knocked the wind right out of my sails. I didn't ask Jason. I was in a funk. I didn't want to build nothing. I wouldn't even come in the hobby room. It took me a while to get over that. So now I just build what I want to build, and if it fits a group build, then I'll participate. But if it's not something that excites me, I don't do it.
That's what I've had to decide to do as well. Is if it's a group build of something that I was already going to build anyway, then I'll just get involved and partake that. But if it's something special, especially if I've got to go get it and buy one, I'm probably not going to get involved with it.
Yeah. Well,
Can't do them all.
No, you can't.
I normally only do 2 a year. I do Jason's street machine group build. I do the 48-hour group build. Those are the 2 I usually do. And this year I'm going to do the short track group build.
Sweet.
I got something picked out to do that, and I've been squirreling some stuff away to get it done. So
Sweet.
I'm gonna do that too.
yeah, but it's only because it's something I want to build anyway.
Thanks,
So
guys.
Yeah, thank you for that. We've getting a lot of support on there. The Facebook channels, seeing a lot of traffic, and a lot of guys are building them. Got them built. Got guys that are working on their second one and do them up. So that group build's been pretty cool. It's only our second year, and we've had pretty good turnout with it. I think the biggest thing is everybody likes the idea. You got a whole year to build it, right? So you don't have to be in a rush. And
that runs through July, right?
Sir?
July next year.
Yep, July 1 next year.
Yeah.
But I have a big plan one day of doing a car and the hauler and everything all at once. But I need to focus this year on just getting it done before the end of the due date, not be 2 months late like I was this year.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, we are creeping up on our 2 hours. Looks like we got 7 minutes left.
Oh man, that explains why I'm
Will be my next group build. All right, Mike, looking forward to that. Come on in, check it out. All right, back to signing off. Let me see. Jody, you've been with us long enough. You want to go ahead and sign off first?
Sure. Thanks for having me. It's always fun getting together with you guys here for a couple hours on a Sunday, and started the new kit here, and I'm just kind of poking away at it. So it's very motivating to do that. Keep an eye and an ear out for the Model Mania podcast to be dropping here pretty quick. We recorded that last night. Thanks again to Rob Riv and that whole team kind of taking us under their wing. And if you want to see any of my stuff, VW Jody at Instagram, and I can be seen on a lot of the popular Facebook group pages I post on there, but
not mine, but Jason's. He doesn't put anything on mine, but he will put it on Jason's. I guess I'm not cool.
That's true.
I don't have a group page, but I have a page.
Yeah, so I don't think you can post on your page.
Should be able to.
Because you don't have a group. It's not a group, right?
I'm not sure. I'd look at it. And if it isn't a group, I may have to create another one to make it a group.
You should turn it into a group if it's not a group.
Amen.
There you go. That's
it
for me.
Sorry, Jody, I cut you off. Go ahead.
No worries. We'll see you again soon. We've got show season coming here, so I'm going to be unavailable for the next few weeks, but we'll definitely see everybody again soon. So,
yeah, Jody will be going to PACCON in Classic Plastic, so look for him and walk up and say hi. How are you?
There you go.
Yes,
His packages. He likes that.
If you find Jody Doyle at any of those shows and you walk up to him and say that you're a fan of him on this show, he'll give you a free hug.
Oh, excellent.
That's it. Free hugs.
There you go.
Chet hit the nail on the head. Make sure to smash like that big old thumbs up button. We appreciate it, and it definitely helps with the algorithm. Well, thank you, Jody. As always, we appreciate you. Mr. Tim from Tim's Model Shop.
Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks for the great questions. I hope we answered them all the way you would like. Thanks for Jeff asking me the question about my favorite car. I love talking about my Chevelle. I could talk about that car for hours. It was nice that Rob popped in. It's always good to see Rob. It was a good day. Anybody want to see my stuff? It's Tim's Model Shop on Instagram. And then if you go on to Pinterest at TRyan67, I'm always posting model stuff on there. That's all it is model stuff. And I got a page with just all Chevelles from 64 to 72. My favorite years, Chevelles. I always post pictures of those when I see them and stuff. So, again, thanks for everybody for listening. We'll see you next week. Sorry that you have to look at all this, but it is a live show, so there's not a whole lot I can do about it.
Oh, you sexy and you know it. You sexy.
Yeah.
You
I
know
was
it.
a stud before electricity.
There you go.
Well, and that'll be the end of the show. No, I'm just kidding. Jason, I wasn't going to let you not sign out this week.
I was going to
do
say,
apologize.
do I get to say goodbye this week? I appreciate that.
I do apologize for leaving you out the other week. That was my bad.
It's okay. So should I go now?
Go ahead. You can go now.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you guys in the chat and tuning in every week. If you're here watching me on my channel, you know how to find me. Go check out my Facebook page, please. Request to join. Sorry, I'm building a plane, and this is throwing me all off. All you got to do is answer 3 simple questions, and you're in, and you can start having fun.
Amen. All right. And then same with me, man. If you found this, you can probably find me. It's Mike at the Scale Model Outlaw. Same thing on the YouTubes and the Facebook. And I'm going to go check and see if my Facebook is a group or if it's a private thing. And if it's a group, not a group, I will turn it into a group. So thank you guys for that motivation. Just want to echo what everybody was saying. I want to say thanks to my fellow hosts, Jason, Jody, and Tim. You guys are awesome. I look forward every week to hanging out with you guys and having fun. The chat, you guys are great. Thank you very much for coming in, hanging out. Again, echoing what Chet said, please hit that big old thumbs up for us. It helps with the algorithm a bunch and gets it out there to other modelers who maybe don't know about it. So modelers, assemblers, same thing. Again, I want to thank everybody. It's always a good time. Thank you, Rob Riv, for swinging in, giving us a opportunity to hang out with you. And, of course, the format or the platform for our new upcoming Model Car Mania podcast. What the hell are we calling that thing?
Model Car Mania podcast.
Model Car Mania podcast. We will definitely be announcing here when that gets released. We already do have a Facebook page. That's the Model Car Mania. So please go check that out and for updates and to keep up with what we're doing there with the podcast. And as soon as we can, we'll let you know what's going on. Until then, y'all be good, be kind to each other, and keep on modeling.
Hey, Jason, before we sign out, you said that assemble or build. I said this to Jason the other night. When you buy a model, somewhere on the box it says some assembly required.
There it is. All right, guys, y'all be good, be safe. Peace out next week. Same time, same channel.
It's been emotional as always.
Exactly, emotional as always.